Welcome back to ABC General Hospital Spoilers channel. Today, we will dive deep into the captivating twists and turns unfolding in Port Charles, as family secrets, unexpected returns, and blossoming romances take center stage in the beloved ABC soap opera. Get ready for a roller coaster of emotions as we explore the dramatic developments involving Michael Corinthos, Ned and Brooklyn Quartermaine, and the evolving relationship between Kai Taylor and Trina Robinson. With surprises at every corner, this week promises to keep fans glued to their screens, from heart-wrenching confrontations to tender reconciliations. Let's start with the bombshell return of Michael Corinthos, a moment that left everyone at the nurses' ball utterly speechless. Picture this: the glitz and glamour of the event are in full swing when Michael strides in with a quiet confidence, his presence sending shockwaves through the room. Without so much as a whisper of warning, he approaches young Wiley Corinthos, scoops him up, and walks out, leaving a trail of stunned faces in his wake. Willow Tate Corinthos, caught completely off guard, can only stand there, her heart racing as she watches her son disappear with his father. The tension in the air was palpable, a mix of confusion, disbelief, and a flicker of joy among the Corinthos family. Now, the question looms: will Michael also take little Amelia Corinthos into his care? Sources suggest he might, but the bigger mystery is whether Willow can bridge the gaping rift between her and Michael to negotiate a peaceful arrangement for their children. Given the cold, wordless way Michael extracted Wiley from the event, it seems unlikely that a cordial discussion is on the horizon. Perhaps Willow will need to enlist the help of a family mediator, or even turn to legal avenues, to ensure her voice is heard in this unexpected custody shuffle. Fans are buzzing with predictions. Could this mark the beginning of a bitter feud, or will buried emotions resurface to mend old wounds? Shifting our focus to the Quartermaine mansion, an earth-shattering revelation has rocked Ned Quartermaine to his core. Imagine the weight of discovering that your own daughter, Brooklyn Quartermaine, harbored a life-altering secret for years: a son named Giovanni Gio Palmieri, born during her high school days. The shock isn't just in the existence of this child, but in the fact that Ned, a pillar of the family, had no inkling of his grandson's existence until now. The entire Quartermaine clan is reeling, with murmurs of disbelief echoing through their grand halls. As Ned processes this news, questions swirl in his mind. Did Lois Cerullo, Brooklyn's mother, pressure her into giving up the baby and burying the truth? Was this a decision made out of shame or necessity? In the upcoming episodes, viewers will witness a deeply emotional heart-to-heart between Ned and Brooklyn, where raw honesty paves the way for long-overdue answers. This conversation might not only shed light on the past but also offer a chance for father and daughter to rebuild their bond, stitching together the fabric of trust that time has frayed. Ned's pain is evident. As a father, he wishes he could have been a source of strength for Brooklyn during such a tumultuous chapter. The added layer of tension comes as Brooklyn unleashes her frustration on Lois, accusing her of an unforgivable betrayal that forced her into silence all those years ago. Could this confrontation unearth even more hidden truths about the family's past, or will it drive a permanent wedge between mother and daughter? Meanwhile, romance is heating up in Port Charles as Kai Taylor and Trina Robinson take a significant leap forward in their relationship. Their connection has been a slow burn, captivating fans with every shared glance and supportive gesture. Trina, the ever-passionate Archmajor, stood by Kai's side during a nerve-wracking medical procedure, proving her unwavering loyalty. That act of devotion seems to have deepened their bond, creating a foundation of trust that many couples in Port Charles envy. In the week of May 26th, viewers will see these two finally cross a pivotal threshold: intimacy. This isn't just a physical step but a profound emotional one, symbolizing their readiness to bare their souls to each other in a town where secrets often tear relationships apart. Will this newfound closeness be the strength they need to face future challenges, or might external forces, like family expectations or past traumas, threaten to derail their budding love story? Fans are eagerly speculating about how this development will shape Trina's journey, especially as she balances her dreams with matters of the heart. Elsewhere in Port Charles, intriguing subplots are weaving their way into the narrative, adding layers of suspense and curiosity. Michael Corinthos, fresh off his dramatic return, is rumored to approach Sasha Gilmore Corbin with a peculiar and personal request. While details remain under wraps, this interaction could hint at a strategic alliance or perhaps a plea tied to his complicated family dynamics. At the same time, Nina Reeves finds herself in a vulnerable state, turning to her confidant Maxie Jones for solace and advice. What burden is Nina carrying that requires such a trusted ear? Adding to the intrigue, Nina will also make a desperate plea to Sonny Corinthos for assistance. Could this be related to her ongoing struggles or a new crisis threatening her world? On another front, Curtis Ashford grapples with creeping doubts, potentially about his personal life or a looming business decision, while Ava Jerome steps in to offer Portia Robinson some calculated guidance on her next move. Given Ava's history of cunning maneuvers, one wonders if her advice will truly benefit Portia or serve a hidden agenda. Next, we will explore the gripping undercurrents of deception, family loyalty, and shocking revelations stirring up turmoil in Port Charles. The Corinthos family stands at the precipice of a major shakeup as Sonny Corinthos embarks on a mission to uncover a disturbing truth about his son Michael Corinthos, currently recuperating in Germany from devastating injuries sustained in a penthouse explosion. With custody battles heating up, hidden manipulations coming to light, and trust hanging by a thread, this week promises to deliver high-stakes drama that will leave fans on the edge of their seats. Let's delve into the intricate web of secrets and suspicions that threaten to redefine the dynamics of this iconic family. First, let's set the stage with Sonny Corinthos, the patriarch whose sharp instincts are picking up on something sinister beneath the surface. Still mending from a recent heart surgery and contemplating stepping away from the dangerous world of mob life, Sonny finds himself thrust into a personal crisis that demands his attention. Picture him, a man hardened by years of navigating betrayal and power struggles, now pacing the halls of his estate with a furrowed brow after a conversation with Willow Corinthos. She revealed a jarring detail. That during her heartfelt journey to Germany to see Michael, he allegedly refused to meet with her. This news hits Sonny like a punch to the gut, as it starkly contrasts with the son he knows, a man who values family above all. Determined to get to the bottom of this anomaly, Sonny is reportedly gearing up to reach out to Michael directly, seeking clarity on why he would turn away the mother of his children. Unbeknownst to Sonny, a darker plot lurks in the shadows. Drew Quartermaine's alleged scheme to pay off a nurse in Germany to conceal Willow's visit from Michael. If Sonny's inquiry unearths this manipulation, the fallout could be explosive. Will it strengthen Carly Spencer's position in the intensifying custody battle for Michael's children, or will it fracture the fragile bonds of the Corinthos family even further? The tension is palpable, as every call and conversation could be the key to unraveling a lie that's been carefully buried. Diving deeper into the deception, Drew Quartermaine emerges as a calculating figure whose actions might soon come under intense scrutiny. Imagine the lengths he's gone to allegedly bribing a nurse in a foreign hospital to ensure Willow was misled into believing Michael rejected her. This cold maneuver was designed with a chilling purpose: to drive a wedge between Michael and Willow, nudging her closer to Drew's side in the ongoing custody fight against Carly, who fiercely advocates for Michael's parental rights. The stakes couldn't be higher, as Michael remains oblivious to Willow's attempt to reconnect, lying in a hospital bed thousands of miles away, focused on his recovery from severe burns. If Sonny's planned conversation with Michael reveals that he had no knowledge of Willow's visit, the carefully constructed facade Drew has built could come crashing down like a house of cards. Complicating matters further are the whispers of other players getting involved. Rick Lansing, representing Willow in court, might seize on any hint of deceit to bolster her case, while Jason Morgan, harboring his own secrets about Sasha Gilmore Corbin's baby, could inadvertently stir the pot if he catches wind of this scandal. The courtroom drama looms large, with every revelation threatening to turn proceedings into a chaotic battlefield of accusations and counterclaims. Can Drew maintain his grip on this web of lies, or will Sonny's relentless pursuit of the truth expose his underhanded tactics for all of Port Charles to see? The potential ramifications for the Corinthos family are nothing short of seismic, as trust, a rare and precious commodity in this town, hangs in a delicate balance. Should Sonny confirm that Drew orchestrated this cruel deception, it could serve as a powerful weapon in Carly's arsenal during the custody hearings. A judge might look unfavorably upon Drew's duplicity, questioning his credibility and motives, which could tilt the scales in Carly's favor as she fights tooth and nail to protect Michael's rights as a father. However, the emotional toll on Willow cannot be overlooked. Imagine her turmoil. Already grappling with the pain of perceived rejection, she might now face the sting of betrayal if Drew's actions come to light. Will she lash out in hurt, defensive of her choices, or crumble under the weight of guilt for trusting the wrong person despite warnings from those around her? The Corinthos clan's unity, already strained by past conflicts, could fracture further as loyalties are tested. Sonny, ever the protective father and grandfather, might channel his fury into a direct confrontation with Drew, demanding answers for this breach of family honor. Yet, a lingering question remains. Will Sonny extend forgiveness to Willow for her unwitting role in this mess, or will his wrath be reserved solely for Drew? Every interaction in the coming days holds the potential to either mend broken ties or deepen the wounds that scar this family. As this saga unfolds, the heart of Port Charles beats with uncertainty, with each revelation threatening to reshape the future of the Corinthos dynasty. Sonny's quest for truth is more than just a father's concern. It's a battle for the soul of his family, pitted against lies that could undermine everything he holds dear. Will his investigation into Michael's supposed rejection of Willow serve as a catalyst to reunite the fractured Corinthos clan, or will Drew's deception sow seeds of distrust that take root for years to come? The custody battle, already a contentious arena, might become a lightning rod for every unresolved grievance and hidden agenda among the players involved. Fans are left speculating about the ripple effects if Drew's scheme is exposed. Could it embolden other secrets, like Jason's, to spill out into the open? And how will Michael, still vulnerable in his recovery, react to learning that his connection with Willow was sabotaged by someone he once trusted? The layers of intrigue are thick, weaving a narrative that promises tears, confrontations, and perhaps, if luck holds, a glimmer of redemption. In true General Hospital fashion, the drama is unrelenting, keeping viewers hooked as the lines between right and wrong blur in the pursuit of family and justice. Sonny's suspicions, Drew's dangerous game, and the looming courtroom clash are just the tip of the iceberg in a storyline brimming with emotional depth and shocking twists. Stay tuned to see whether truth triumphs over treachery, and join us in the comments to share your predictions on how this explosive Corinthos family drama will unfold. Will Sonny's protective instincts save the day, or are we witnessing the beginning of an irreparable rift? Next, we will immerse ourselves in the whirlwind of emotional reckonings, family secrets, and unexpected alliances brewing in the heart of Port Charles. From Brooke Lynn Quartermaine grappling with the staggering truth about her son to Michael Corinthos' dramatic return shaking up the custody landscape, and budding romances alongside sinister plots, this week on General Hospital promises a tapestry of drama that will captivate every fan. Join us as we uncover the layers of heartache, hope, and intrigue that define the lives of our favorite characters, with new twists and invented details adding fresh depth to their stories. Let's begin with Brooke Lynn Quartermaine, whose world has been turned upside down by a revelation so profound it rewrites her entire past. Imagine the surreal weight of realizing that the young man she's known and lived alongside for years, watching him grow from a boy into a young adult, is none other than the son she bore in secrecy long ago. This staggering truth, kept hidden by layers of deception, comes to a head in the tranquil yet tension-filled Metro Court Gardens, where Brooke Lynn confronts her mother, Lois Cerullo. With raw emotions spilling over, Brooke Lynn unleashes years of pent-up betrayal, accusing Lois of orchestrating a web of lies that stole precious time with her child. The air crackles with unresolved pain as she demands answers for why such a monumental secret was buried. Meanwhile, another confrontation looms as Brooke Lynn and Dante Falconeri finally lay bare their tangled history. Dante, blindsided by the fact that he never knew of Brooke Lynn's pregnancy during their past relationship, wrestles with shock and a sense of loss for not being part of that chapter. Their exchange is heavy with unspoken regrets and revelations, peeling back layers of misunderstanding. Later in the week, Dante turns his frustration toward Lulu Spencer, whose loose lips ignited this latest storm by spilling secrets she shouldn't have. The ripple effects touch even young Gio Palmieri, Brooke Lynn's newly discovered son, who, overwhelmed by the chaos, decides to pack his bags and flee the Quartermaine mansion. However, the formidable matriarch Tracy Quartermaine intervenes, her gruff exterior hiding a newfound tenderness for Gio. Having taken an instant shine to him, Tracy now understands the visceral connection. She's looking at her great-grandson. Will her stern yet protective stance convince Gio to stay and face his newfound family, or is the weight of this bombshell too much for him to bear? Shifting gears, the Corinthos family finds itself at the center of a seismic shift with Michael Corinthos' unexpected return to Port Charles. Visualize the scene. Michael, resolute and driven, strides back into town with a singular focus, reclaiming his children, Wiley and Amelia, and bringing them to Carly Spencer's home as a safe haven. The move sends shockwaves through Willow Tate, who is left reeling, her heart shattered by the abrupt separation from her kids. Her instinct to chase after Michael is thwarted by Jason Morgan, who steps in with a steadying hand, urging her to pause and think strategically rather than act on raw emotion. Willow's despair catches the attention of Nina Reeves, who, desperate to ease her daughter's pain, makes a bold move by seeking Sonny Corinthos' aid. Sonny, however, is torn. His loyalty lies with his son Michael, creating a complex tug-of-war of family obligations. Adding another layer of intrigue, Sasha Corbin hears whispers of Michael's return, and a mix of nervous anticipation courses through her. Could this mean the end of the charade where she's been forced to pretend Jason is her baby's father? The possibility of shedding that burdensome lie sparks both relief and anxiety, as she wonders how the truth might reshape her fragile stability. By week's end, Jason and Michael are set to huddle for a crucial debrief, likely plotting their next steps amid this family upheaval. Will their alliance strengthen their position, or are there unseen cracks waiting to emerge? Romance and strategy also take center stage as other Port Charles residents navigate their own crossroads. Trina Robinson and Kai Taylor, whose bond has deepened through shared trials, are poised to elevate their relationship to a more intimate level. Picture them stealing quiet moments amidst the town's chaos, their connection blossoming into something profound as they decide to take this significant leap together. Their story offers a breath of sweetness amid the surrounding turmoil, though one wonders if Port Charles's penchant for drama might cast a shadow over their happiness. Elsewhere, Alexis Davis convenes a critical meeting with Lucky Spencer and Christina Davis Corinthos to strategize their defense against a chilling blackmail scheme orchestrated by Ava Jerome and Rick Lansing. The trio pores over legal documents and personal stakes in a dimly lit office, each aware that one wrong move could unravel their lives. What incriminating leverage do Ava and Rick hold, and can Alexis' sharp legal mind outmaneuver their sinister plot? The tension is thick, with every whispered plan carrying the weight of their futures. Finally, Curtis Ashford finds himself at a crossroads when an intriguing offer lands on his table, though doubts cloud his usually decisive nature. Could this proposition come from Michael Corinthos, seeking Curtis' seasoned insight to tackle lingering issues with Drew Kane, whose shadow still looms over family matters? Curtis paces the familiar grounds of his club, weighing the pros and cons, aware that aligning himself in this conflict could either solidify his standing or drag him into a quagmire of Corinthos family feuds. His hesitation hints at past lessons learned the hard way. Perhaps a memory of a previous alliance with Drew that backfired spectacularly, leaving Curtis wary of repeating history. Will he take the gamble, or trust his gut and step back from this potential powder keg? As the week unfolds in Port Charles, General Hospital delivers a masterclass in storytelling, weaving together personal betrayals, rediscovered family ties, and the eternal dance of love and power. Brooke Lynn's journey to reconcile her past with her present, Michael's bold reclamation of his children, and the undercurrents of romance and blackmail keep the stakes sky high. Will Gio find a home among the Quartermaines under Tracy's watchful eye, or bolt from the pressure of his new reality? Can Willow and Nina forge a path through the custody storm, and what will Sasha do if her baby daddy's secret unravels? With Trina and Kai's love story blooming, Alexis' legal battle heating up, and Curtis teetering on a pivotal decision, there's no shortage of questions to keep fans buzzing. Tune in, drop your theories in the comments, and let's unravel the next chapter of this unforgettable saga together.